Brats, you know BoboVR. They made this amazing head strap right here that has taken a lot of the Quest industry by storm. They've got their next new accessory coming out, and it's hopefully going to be as big of a deal. Let's find out. This thing came all the way from Hong Kong. They had seen our video on the Bobo. They said, we want to send you our next thing to try it out. Let's open it up. Small, sharp unboxing knife as usual. And I swear they couldn't have covered this thing in more tape if they had tried. So this might take some doing. I really don't want to hurt the thing inside, so we're gonna try and take this a little easy here. Seriously, I feel like this is one of those Christmas presents where they cover it in duct tape just to screw with you. That's not even the end of it. Now we're actually down to the box. Let me put my knife away real quick. The BoboVR F2 ACF for Quest 2. Now what the heck does that stand for? It comes with one BoboVR microfiber cloth, one instruction manual, one entire replacement for your facial interface. It's kind of made out of a pleather. It's very thick and cushy. And importantly, to go on top of that, is this. This is a ventilation system that is gonna hook in the top here, go on top of the unit while the facial interface hooks into it, and this is gonna keep you cool, keep your lenses unfogged, keep the air flowing around inside the headset. I'm concerned about dry eyes, but let's find out how this works. This tiny little fan has got a battery inside of it, and the battery time is 3.5 to 4.5 hours. So it's gonna outdo your Quest every time. Interestingly, if I plug this in though, and I plug it into my Quest, it'll actually draw power from the Quest. Now you're gonna kill your Quest doing that. You know, the Quest only lasts like 2 hours, maybe 3 on a good day. As a last resort, it can actually draw power from your Quest as well. So let's install this real fast. It's a pretty basic install. All you gotta do, take your current facial interface off, get rid of it, put this new one in here. And luckily this new pad does attach with just Velcro. So if you already have one like I do, one that you like, that's like a different kind of pleather, you could switch it out to that one. This is just gonna slip into the top, and it is quite well designed. It's well designed to work with any head strap. It leaves a hole for an original strap in case you're using an original. I can plug this in here to keep it on juice. And then it's got number 1, pretty quiet. That's for if you're watching some YouTube, some videos on here, doing something kind of chill, you want it quiet. 2, goes to sport mode and is now supposed to be really helping circulate the air for if you're playing something active and sweaty. And I tell you, it couldn't be any better because it is hot in the studio today. I'm gonna turn it off because I want to feel it once I turn it on my face. And no joke, I actually can feel the air. It's kind of weird because the only spot that's not sealed to my face right now is the nose. So I feel the air coming up through my nose and it's pushing through and then pushing out through the fan up above. That is such a weird invention for this. Now, the idea is that it's gonna keep your face nice and cool and dry, especially if you got like one of those new silicone interface covers that Oculus just announced. Silicone keeps the sweat from going into the face pad, but it sticks to your skin. It gets all slippery with sweat. So this is ideally gonna keep the air moving. And it does. It's not a super strong wind. It's enough that it's moving, but my eyes aren't noticing it, so I don't feel like it's gonna dry my eyes out. I'm gonna take it, play a few rounds of some active games and get back to you real quick on what I think. Whew. This is nice. It is an absolute luxury, and I don't imagine a ton of people are gonna get this, but it really, if you're hot and sweaty in the headset, like you can tell I was, it really gets rid of that like muggy feeling you have inside of the headset. It does its job 100%. I would only see needing this if you are an active player with games. If you're mostly watching videos, playing easy experiences and stuff, you're probably not gonna get a huge benefit out of this. If you're playing Beat Saber, Pistol Whip, Supernatural, you're exercising your headset, this is actually a very nice accessory. It is a little noisy. When you're in game, you don't notice, but when you're in menus and stuff, you definitely notice the sound the entire time, especially on sport mode. And I do worry that that's a brand new fan. It's probably only gonna get louder, but I was pleasantly surprised by how much nicer it made the experience. My lenses didn't fog up at all, no matter how sweaty I got. Of course, my face is still a sweaty mess from it, but I am really surprised by that. BoboVR didn't send me a price on it, so price is gonna be a big deal. If this thing is 40 bucks or under, I would say it's a worthwhile accessory if you're exercising. If it's anything more than that, someone will buy it. That's a hard sell if the price goes any higher than $40, because I mean, $40, you're talking this head strap is $40. These headphones are about $40. It's hard to spend anything more than $40 on an accessory, especially something like this you're not gonna use a ton. So after finishing up the video, we heard back from BoboVR and they told us the accessory, the F2, is gonna be launching for around $35. As I stated earlier in the video, if it was under 40, I thought that was a pretty good deal. 35 is a good price. So if that's the case, if you have any interest, I would say it's definitely worth that money. I will say it does a decently good job. Doesn't look bad either. You'd be surprised, like looking at it right now, it's not terrible looking. It kind of just looks like you took the grill off of a semi and put it on top of your Quest 2. What do you think? Do you think this is absolutely a crazy idea? Do you think they're solving a problem that people don't need solved? Or do you think this will actually sell well? I'm very curious to see what happens after it launches. There is a large sect of people who just want to buy anything extra they can strap on to make theirs look more custom, and those people will buy this. Serious VR fitness enthusiasts will probably buy this. Anyone beyond that, I doubt they'd get a lot of sales, but I do think it's cool. I'm gonna be using it from now on mine. Thank you so much for spending your time with me here today. Thank you to Bobo for sending us this, letting us check it out early. I'm pretty excited to have it. And if you wanna get one, look for a link in the description, and you might have to pre-order it. Still might not be out yet when this video goes up, but I'll let you know, and I will see you in another reality.